This is not a plaza.
This is a proper mall. I'm super excited. We've been meaning to come here for a few years now, and we just never quite made it out of the heart of Georgetown. So we said, let's just get a grab. Let's come out here today. It's pouring rain, so it's the perfect day to give it a shot. And apparently, I just learned yesterday, there's an adjacent mall called Gurney Plaza right next door. So we're gonna fully explore and see what this mall has to offer.
As we're about to walk in, I see this. This is the food court that's available on level 5. And because it was raining so hard and we had a hard time getting a grab today, it's later than we wanted to come here, so I'm hungry. So
yeah.
Maybe we start the day with some food.
Maybe, as if we don't do that every time.
Right.
So far, this food court's looking really good. There's a lot of great food options in here, but I want to show you this. What food court have you been to with a view as nice as this? Look at this mountain. You got the smoky clouds misting out of the mountains. You've got the mall over here. These beautiful trees. They're humongous. A little temple over there. And if you go to the other side, you can actually see a view of the water as well. This is stunning. It was actually, I'm glad we came on the rainy day because it's, yeah. I was just saying, what food court in the world have you been to with a view like this?
None.
Even a mall?
None. Wow.
I'm kind of glad we came on a rainy day because it gives this mountain
what a mood.
Such a mood.
Yeah. Such mystery, such mystique.
Yeah. What'd you find?
A little create your own dish. So I got rice, and then I'm just gonna pick out what else looks good.
Yeah, they've got a little station here. You just scoop up your own portions, whatever you want, whatever you see. And then there's a little sign up here with all the prices. They got some fish down here, they got vegetables, chicken, and they all look really good. So I got a chili pan mi. It is a noodle dish with some anchovies, minced chicken, some fried onions, and some scallions chopped up on there. Looks really good. We've had chili pan mi ordered on Food Panda to our hotel, and I loved it.
KL.
In KL, yeah.
And it was so good.
So good. We were raving about it for days, so I've been wanting to try another one.
Like fresh in person, yeah. My mouth is just salivating at that. I just got, it was home cooked, what did it say? Home cooked food, I think? And it was like a frenzy over it. Everybody was picking out. So you pick out your items, there's different prices based on that. This type of stuff usually freaks me out if there's not like a set price of I don't know, rice and 2 dishes is this much. But this one's based on what you pick out, but I couldn't turn it down. I got fish, I got green beans and okra medley, and I don't even know what this other veggie is. I think it might be sprouts of some sort, but I've been missing a little bit of green vegetables, so I just kind of went with that. And fish. We haven't had much fish.
Yeah,
lots of chicken. Oh yeah. Almost like it has a little bit of a seafood taste. Veggie with green beans, okra, onions. It's such a unique flavor. Very yummy. Other veggie. See here. It's like that. I just love green vegetables, but usually if I eat just vegetables, it's not enough. I need to get some protein or something in as well, so got some fish. It's a little bit bitter. I think this veggie has some shrimp paste in it, because I can get an undertone of that, but it's a little bit bitter. I like it. Wow, I'm so happy with my choice. And it definitely tastes like home-cooked meal. It feels like she made it with love, and now I'm eating it. Like a ginger with scallions, really light, flaky fish, not too intense. But yeah, I'm happy with my dish. This is great.
So we mixed it all in here. The egg was so nice. It just, as soon as you touch it, it just kind of bursts. And it's just kind of cooking with the noodles as we go here. So it is saucy. It is mixed up. quite spicy, actually. That red minced chicken sauce came through with its promise. It is definitely spicy. It is saucy. It's a very thick, like reddish brown sauce. The noodles are dense. They look like a spaghetti, but they're definitely more dense than that. And then you get that slight fishy taste from the anchovies all through the meal. And they are perfectly crispy. I don't know if you could hear that crunch, but they are crunchy. Between the anchovies and that fried onion, you get a nice little smoky kind of deep fried flavor in there as well. It's really good. A lot of layers to this flavor.
So since we've been in Malaysia, we've been obsessed with the drinks here. He's been obsessed with the kopis, and I've been obsessed with the chams. The cham is half kopi, half tea, and his is just full kopi, and it just tastes so chocolatey and so
good.
So good, yeah. So we just had to get some.
Yeah.
Okay, not my favorite one I've had.
Same.
It's more on the sweet side. I like it a little bit creamier. It seems a little watered down, but still good.
Sometimes these kopis have a bit of like an alcoholic flavor to it. Like, I don't know if it's just a really strong bitterness or what, but it's not every kopi, but some. Is there a particular ingredient that makes that happen? Let me know in the comments, because those are the ones that I don't prefer. The ones that are less that way, I definitely prefer. So,
Better, yeah.
is there something I should be asking for?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so first impressions of the mall. It's smaller than we thought.
Yes, definitely.
It's kind of tall and compact, so you can definitely see the mall pretty quickly. I have a feeling there's a lot of areas in here that are going to surprise us. Like this store. If you watched our Lalaport video in KL, you remember this bookstore had a really cool location, and it looks even cooler here, but unfortunately they don't allow food and drinks in there, so we're gonna have to finish this up first and then we'll go in. So they have a Babyland over here. They have IMAX Cinema and another incredible view. Pretty cool. It looks like from the ground level you can't tell these are little balconies, but they look like they're building out restaurants down there.
Yeah. I think it's still being built. I don't know how old this mall is, but it definitely seems like they're still working on it a bit. Like they have a ladder and things like that. Like, yeah, there's just like something unfinished about it. So I think, yeah, there's more to come. More shops, more restaurants. But wow, look at. So it's like the same view, but we're on a higher floor. But like,
you get way more depth now. You can see these little temples on the hills here, even up here.
Beautiful. Wow. Like the hills and mountains and all this kind of reminds me of Oaxaca in Mexico a little bit Colombia. Obviously now this is staying in my brain as this is what Malaysia is like. So that's really cool. I just haven't seen it in this type of capacity. So yeah, I'm really into the views here, and it's a perfect day to be here.
And you can apparently go to the top of this mountain. I think it's called Penang Hill. We've been going back and forth on whether or not we should actually try and go up there. All the reviews, or a lot of the reviews I read, say it's a tourist trap, and once you're up there it's not really worth it. I don't know who to believe though. People like to complain about it, a lot of things, because there are some people who say it's amazing, but the trick is finding a day where it's not like this, and the view when you get up there will probably be super cloudy. But I don't know, let me know. Have you gone? Did you really enjoy it? What's your honest opinion about it? Should I make the trip? Okay, we just went down one floor. This level is interesting. There's not a whole lot going on here. So you got the other side of the mall here. Looks like they're building a bridge over to the island over here. A really beautiful hotel pool. And again, another floor down there with not a whole lot going on. I get the feeling that Penang is just sort of expanding out this way, and maybe this whole area is just sort of under development. Okay, we finished our drinks, so we can finally enter the bookstore. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, that's something. What is that?
It's time for bed, Zippy. It's a zipper bell.
Oh my goodness. Book Excess is a TikTok and Instagram friendly store, so you're welcome to shoot whatever you like in here. That's awesome. This is cool. It's a little art gallery up here. It's cool. Yeah, so far I'd say the one in Lalaport is a lot more fun to walk through, a lot more adventurous. But this one has one thing that that one doesn't. It reminds me of the Starfield Library in South Korea. So this is like a little mini version of that. It's really fun.
This Book Excess is, it's cool. It's definitely still being built. So I think there's a lot of potential. It's got that same type of vibe as the one in Lalaport, but the Lalaport one is done, you know, that one's been done for a while and it's super interesting, so much to look at. But let's see what else there is in this mall.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my gosh. Lychee passion fruit is me as a cake.
Oh my gosh.
48 ringgit per slice.
They have milk teas and everything too.
Oh.
And a really nice little lounge over here too.
Okay. Moody cow. I see you being moody. Okay, so I'm gonna go take a closer look at this place because these cakes are huge. Also, I don't think you can tell how tall these cakes are.
They have an upstairs as well. This place is really cool. Linda has had a craving for cake for about a year now.
Stop.
At least a month. And
At least a month.
We've been trying to find like the specific craving that she has. But all cakes don't always look that great. But this one, whoa.
These look pretty
These
epic,
are-
but they're like, it looks like a whole cake in a slice.
Yeah.
It's so huge. And it's between, I don't know, 36 and 48 ringgit. So,
Yeah, so it's not cheap.
Not cheap, but some of those flavors.
Yeah, they had durian.
Oh my
like
gosh.
I believe it would be fresh fruit at that price.
Yeah.
But yeah, durian. They had alcohol ones. They had floral, all kinds of stuff.
My mouth is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. But that's a pretty steep price point for a single slice of cake.
Yeah, we
so.
better be sure we can finish it.
Well, and that's what I told her. I'm like, oh, I'm still so full from lunch because we had lunch and then we had those drinks. Like I am very full. So I don't know. We'll have to finish up at the mall and then maybe return there. But I just looked it up. It's a 4.4, so that's a pass in my books.
and the ambiance there, the atmosphere was really nice too.
It's a moody cow for sure.
That store was so much fun. They have such cool like stationery and bags and stuff, and it makes you want to just buy a whole bunch of things. I almost considered a laptop case, but it was just a little too thick and heavy, but I really enjoyed that place. So we're down here on the bottom floor now, and it looks a lot prettier down here than it did up on the top. So more of your fancier high-end stores. Feels like they put a bit more money or energy into the design down here. And then you head down to the lowest level. Oddly enough, this level seems to have the most traffic. Like everybody seems to be down here shopping. You've got a lot more like sort of lifestyle shops down here. There's like tea shops, pharmacies, grocery stores, some more fast food. Lots of drink options. Yeah. So I see why people are down here shopping, but yeah, I almost missed it. We didn't even realize this floor was here, and it has probably some of the best shops, including a Daiso.
See you later.
Oh my gosh. Okay, if you've been watching, you know I've been looking for sandals just for the house, and I've been having such a struggle.
Because he doesn't like flip-flops, but he wants something that he can just wear around in the hotel room, and that's not like warm slippers because Asia, and also something you can wear into the bathroom and it doesn't get wet. I have a pair, but mine are flip-flops, but they're very thin. Like they're so easy to pack, they're great. So he wants something like that, but not flip-flops. So we've been looking everywhere.
Yeah, they've either been not the right fit or size, or they've been too heavy.
Yes.
And vice versa. And not only did I find them, they weigh nothing.
They're $5.90.
90 ringgit.
5.90 ringgit. That is the cheapest pair of sandals we've seen, and we've been to some cheap spots.
These are attached. It's like one for Linda, one for me. I see why they're 3 ringgit. But this is why we take so long to make a purchase over several videos. You see us make purchases, but patience pays off, folks.
And we don't settle because it's something we have to travel with, right? And we only can have one chance and one pair at House Slippers, so...
We're so funny. We sound so excited over these.
People are
these
going to be like, are you
flip-flops.
okay?
This is how little we buy stuff.
Yeah, it's like the dopamine and euphoria from these pair of 590 ringgit plastic sandals is sending us over the edge.
But hey, big budget win today.
Wow.
Whoa, look at this.
Well, the mall just got a lot bigger.
Wow. This went from this quaint, tiny little mall, tiny feeling mall, to whatever this is. I assume that's a big department store?
Putting the sandals away, securing the goods.
Yes, there is a cafe up there, if you can see it. We scoped out those drinks last night and they sound pretty good. So we're on our way to check out
Gurney Plaza.
Gurney Plaza. So we want to see what's there first before we settle on a drink, but that's a big contender.
Yes.
We also saw a passion fruit cake upstairs.
So yeah, we're gonna check out Gurney Plaza. If there's nothing there,
We have 2 options to come back for.
this is a nice spot. All of these places showed up when I looked. These are more like restaurants and proper cafes and things like that.
But I didn't realize they had this really nice outdoor patio here. This is really nice.
But we weren't looking for outdoor at the time because it was kind of raining and spitting. But it's beautiful, yeah.
So we went in the back door, I guess, or I don't know which is the front or back, but here's the other side. It looks a lot bigger from this angle.
Yeah, I think big things are gonna happen in this mall. I'm excited to come back here in the future and see
Yeah.
what becomes of it.
It almost seems like an investment for the future, this one. Because yeah, on the other side, construction as far as the eye can see. Probably going to be a lot of really nice hotels. So I think, yeah, this mall is going to be something special. But I'm feeling a few drops on my head. So
Yeah.
we're going to get on the walk here to the next mall. Okay, just to show you how close these malls are together. That is the Gurney Paragon. And just right there is the Gurney Plaza.
When I think of plaza, I don't think fancier. But right at the start, I see Coach, Rolex, some of these brand names. That's why I was like, oh, is this fancier?
Maybe it is. I guess we'll find out. We didn't do a lot of research on these. We just knew they
Yeah.
were right beside each other.
We were like, they're so close to each other. We mostly researched the first one because we thought it was going to be big and we're going to spend the day there with the rain and research all the food, where to eat and stuff like that. This one we didn't look up too much because we weren't sure if we'd even make it to this mall. And just like that, we're here.
They have this convenient little escalator going to the bottom floor. So let's start down and go up this
Hey,
time.
they have nice to see you.
Oh.
So this is a convenience store. Oh, bless you. This is a convenience store that's Korean. So when we went to Korea, this was everywhere. As you can see by the selection of food. I wonder if we get a quick beverage here. He's been saying he's thirsty for a while.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Doing it. So we got a grape honey black tea. So you buy the ice separate and then you buy the packet of drink for $4.50.
$4.50 and 2.
$4.50 and 2. The ice was 2 and the drink was $4.50. And then yeah, you just open it up and you make yourself a little drink. Everybody does this in Korea. We did it too a couple times. But yeah, we haven't seen it here and yeah, it sounds good. Like a grape with honey on a black tea base. Here you go, thirsty one.
And a thirsty boy. Just got really busy in here.
Yeah, I'm like, where do we go? Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. What in
We
the...
just happened upon like this crazy busy food court.
I feel like this was probably
Smells so good in here.
the place we could have eaten lunch at.
Yep.
It is wild up in here. Okay, I like this mall. If you don't know also, if you're just watching our videos, Moody Cow. It's the spot in the other mall, but bigger. Yeah, you wouldn't know any of these places are good at the other mall because it's so quiet here, but everything's like, wow, bumping.
Definitely the mall to be. If you can't tell by our like, we can't keep our focus straight. There's so much to look at here.
Oh, I've been looking at this place, the butter cake.
Okay, you look. I'll tell them how this is. Ooh, that's so good. It's a really strong grape flavor. I was worried the honey was going to be a little too much. That is super, super refreshing. I really like that.
Okay, so we kind of are hiding in a corner now because it's so busy out there, but whew, that is the stimulation I needed. I'm awake now.
Yeah.
But yeah, just what I wanted to say before it got crazy is if you haven't been watching our videos, we actually love when it's really busy. We love cities. We love when it's like exciting. So even though we seemed overwhelmed there, I was like living. So yeah, that was fun. Anyways, time to try. Wow, very sweet, but that's really good. It's enjoyable. It's like grape. You get the honey, but not like a super bold honey, because then you wouldn't like it. You don't love honey, but it's just like sweet. But yeah, you get that grape aftertaste. It's quite nice. It's refreshing.
There's a bottled drink in Thailand. I think it's the Oishi brand.
Yes.
It's also a grape, and it tastes just like that. It's got these little floaties in it, but yeah, little floaties, yeah.
There's not little floaties in it. There's little jelly bits in it, not floaties.
Anyway, tastes like that, and it's really good, and I enjoy the floaties.
Okay.
All right.
So this, by the name, I feel like should be Gurney Paragon, and the other should be a plaza, because this is a proper...
This ain't no plaza.
No, it's not a plaza.
This is a proper mall. Look at this.
This is like the malls in Asia that we obsess over. Wow.
Whoa. There was a point in that last mall where I was actually like getting drowsy. I was falling asleep a little bit. But after that food court and after seeing this, I'm alive. I'm back.
Okay, so let's check this mall
explore.
out. That is the first Cybertruck I've ever seen in real life.
Yeah.
They're real.
I almost didn't believe they existed in real life. We gotta go see this. Whoa, it's actually cooler in person than I thought. So funny, you can see all these fingerprints all over it. People are like reaching over to almost pet it like it's an animal or something. And I have to say, it looks a lot tougher and a lot like heftier than the pictures do.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Okay, moving on.
Gurney Plaza, off to a good start. Oh, they also have the other Teslas too.
Meh.
Yeah. Truly, I thought that we'd do the other mall and we come here, it would be a quick little video, but
we messed up.
Yeah, we got some work to do.
Lots of beauty, high-end brands. We got our Yves Saint Laurent, Lancôme, Calvin Klein, Karl Lagerfeld. Yeah, lots of fancy stores on this floor. And again, it's that beige and brown and gold and white look, which again, luxury feel.
It's like standard first floor of the mall.
Yeah.
This is why I always start at the top and work down.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've explored the first 3 or 4 floors. We've got a lot of department stores. There was a tech area as well. We're on the, I think, 5th floor now. And look at this. Now you're talking. This is beautiful. Compared to the food hall in the last mall.
This is the one to be at. This is stunning and it smells really good.
Got like an ocean theme here with the paddles. Got this really beautiful like wicker and greenery. Back there you got some lanterns. It's very, very beautiful here. So it looks like there's a theme: pier, port, patio, and a palm. Each part of the food court has a different theme based on where you sit. Look at this little tree in the middle here. This level feels weird. It's only like, I don't know, 7 feet tall. So it feels like we're in a basement, but we're like 5 or 6 floors up. It just feels very weird. I don't know, this floor kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know why.
It's a shorty floor. What's wrong with shorties?
It just feels very claustrophobic in here. I don't know.
This part. Look at this part.
Yeah.
Ooh. And I'm not very tall at all.
No. And it's just this floor too. All the rest are normal heights, but this one is quite small.
I almost just ducked, as if I need to duck.
Yeah.
But I'm like
Yeah, like, look, I'm not a tall person, but, and of course, classic mixu, and as super friendly people. At least they're enjoying their job, even though they're out of boba.
That's probably why they're enjoying, because they're not getting as many orders coming through. It's probably quieter there now.
Yeah, that was cute. The top floor is super spacious, really high ceilings. You've got, it looks like an arcade down there. You've got the cinema. You've got this really nice looking skylight. You've got some Starbucks, some boba. There's a gym down there. And then a beautiful, huge view all the way down to the Cybertruck. Very cool. Nice little finale. I was kind of hoping for a rooftop. I don't think they have one here, but still a very epic ending to this mall. But we're not going to end it here. We saw some delicious food down there, so
it'd be cool to have a final decision and a comparison of these two malls, like which did we like better. And I'm like, you can't really make an educated, informed decision without having the food too, right? Because that's such a big part of who we are and what our videos are about, malls and food. So yeah.
And then she went one step further and said, why don't we just compare the exact same dish?
You know, when I saw that chili pan mee that he had, I was like, I want that. But I enjoyed my meal. This is true, but I just couldn't get it out of my head. And then I was looking at reviews here, as I do, and everyone kept saying the chili pan mee here is really good and that the spice is out of this world. And I was like, well, I want to go out of this world, so I just had to get it, and I'm so glad I did. So this will be a direct, like you said, like a direct comparison.
True comparison.
And then you got a duck egg charcatiao.
Yes, so we got some bean sprouts, we got some big shrimp. Look at these. They don't look that big on the camera, but they're good, plump, juicy shrimp. We got some sliced up fish cakes. There is, as she said, the duck egg within here. Looks really good. And of course the noodles. So my mouth is actually watering. I think I just right here on camera got hungry.
I'm like listening to his description and I'm like, like that sounds so good.
Oh man, this looks good. The noodles are like thinly sliced. If you haven't had this before, it's a very like, oh, I can't stop, my mouth is watering. I can't talk anymore. I just gotta go ahead and eat it. All right, here we go. Oh yeah.
Are you getting that fire smoked taste?
Exactly. It is smoky, right off of the wok. Tastes like a smoky barbecue. It's so delicious. With this type of sauce, it's probably really easy to overdo it, but this one is really light, really flavorful, so it doesn't take over for that smokiness. It all just works really well together. Oh, that's a good fish cake. Oh, it's smoky too. Here. It's like not too dense. Got a little bit of a
Sponginess to it.
Ooh. This is a winner for sure.
Okay, my turn. Chili pan mee has been mixed in. I added in some of that soup broth to it because it was kind of sticking together. But oh my goodness. I think chili pan mees are one of my favorite dishes in Malaysia so far. It's just such a great balance of all the flavors. So same like John had earlier today, the fried onions, there's anchovies, there is that minced chicken, there is some scallions. spice is incredible. I don't know how they got it that spicy. This is amazing. I think this might be better than your chili pan mee today. It's like the heat is like going all the way down and like really getting my senses going. That review was exactly right. Like it'll just wake up your senses, and this is such a delicious meal. Wow. And it's funny because a lot of the chili pan mees, whether in malls or other places, like the reviews are never that good for them. They're always like, oh, wasn't that good? Or it's like always in the 3s out of 5, right? But every chili pan mee we've had, even the ones that were rated not well, were amazing. Like I'd say 10 out of 10. Like I love this meal.
Yay! Yay!
Yay! Fantasy Delight. Green velvet, mango, lychee rose, and strawberry. Come on. That sounds right to me. Thank you.
Okay.
Spent an entire day.
That's a lot of walking. Way more than we expected to do.
We thought after the first mall, this one was going to be easy, quick, be home by, I don't know,
A decent hour.
Order some takeaway and eat at home. No, as you can see, it's pitch black, it's late.
And it's pouring rain.
Yeah, everyone's out here waiting for cars, as are we. But yeah, I think that's the end of our two mall tours.
Yes.
And
which one did you like better?
Yeah, between the two, if I had to pick one, Plaza. Hands down, like no hesitation.
If you were gonna do one only, definitely choose Plaza. Way more options, way more floors, way more fun.
Oof.
Just the excitement, the food court was like...
Not just the food court in the actual food court, but the bottom floor where the kiosk was in the beginning. That was so fun. Everything smells so good there. And like I want to eat there next time, you know?
And it smelled so good when we came in that it actually lured us back down to get some treats for later. We went to a place called Bread History.
Yes.
That when we first got here hours ago, it was full of delicious, amazing baked goods, and we wanted them so bad we went back. And when we arrived, like I'd say 80% of the store was sold out.
Yeah.
She was clearing the racks, but we did get some good stuff.
Yeah, we did. I'm excited. We'll put it probably in the video at the end or something about like how that was, because I know some of you might be committed to my cake journey. Maybe not, but I just want to let you know how it was. But yeah, if you've been enjoying our content, we have lots more Malaysia stuff coming, specifically Penang. Please do subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one.